Hi you guys, it is Sunday, August 31st, and it's almost 5 o'clock, and I asked my husband to help me with something. I need to get my lights in my classroom done, and I also have a curtain I need to put up, and so I had asked him if he can. We don't have nothing else to do. We already got groceries, we already ate, and the kids haven't napped, so I'm like, can we go? And the kids can rest and chill, and so he's gonna help me. I don't remember ordering that.
I'm Superhero 72.
I have this outlet, and I want them to go across, like back and forth. They couldn't put it together. What?
Make somebody work.
Yeah, baby. So my husband is getting the lights put up, but I wanted the full thing, like this one set of lights to fill up the room. And one, I don't like how it looks. Doesn't look bad here, but I don't know. I'm not feeling how it looks. And then it's also not filling up this whole space. So like that's what it looks like. And I think the crinkles in the freaking wires is what's looking. Well, now we need to tighten it because it looks ugly. And I don't have nothing over here. And so I'm hoping he'll fix it so it like stretches out longer. I don't know. This is what it looks like with the lights off. What? But usually I only keep these lights on in my room, but I don't know. I don't really like how these are bent. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Huh? What? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mama's on the mic. Whoa, whoa. Who? Look at this little mic that I got. It's a little amplified speaker. In case I lose my voice. Not sure how it works. Let's hope I don't lose the charger before I get to use it. But it comes with this little clip. You can clip it, or you can hold it with the little necklace. And that's how you use it. Babe, does this need to be connected to this microphone? Does it need to be connected to this to work? Yeah? No? This? I don't know how this works. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going through packages while Pedro fixes the lights and helps me. I don't remember. I can try to find them back right now. Okay, we are running late on time. I need to be out of here by 6 o'clock and it's 5:40 something. Pedro's still gonna help me put up these two curtains right here and on my other window. And I'll show you the lights in a second. Okay, here's the final look of the lights. My husband put these curtains up. However, it's missing the middle hook. And so I need to find that so he can get it added on. But this is what it's looking like. And I'm gonna show you with the lights off. This is what it looks like with the lights off. I like it a lot better. That's a little crooked, but oh well, we're gonna ignore that. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back for another day. Today is Friday, September 5th. It is 6:30 in the morning, and I am headed to work. I am deciding to go grab Starbucks. I haven't had Starbucks in a while. I don't have enough creamer at home, and I didn't want to spend the time making it, only because of the amount of time I can spend at home, especially if my boys wake up, because right now my daughter was awake, but if I would have spent another 5 minutes, I'm sure my other two kids would have been awake. And so I decided, let's just go pick up Starbucks. It's Friday. When I get to work, I have a couple things I want to talk to you guys about and share with you. I don't think I've mentioned to you guys, but I actually started a GATE cohort last month, where we meet once a month, and I'm basically learning how to support my smart students in the better ways. And so I want to show you guys kind of what I am adapting to in order to support those kids. And so I'm going to explain that when I get to work. I'm also going to show you guys kind of just me setting up for the day. I love Fridays because we do a lot of testing. I do still teach math when we don't have a chapter test, but like every Friday is like assessment day. Like we take quizzes, grammar quiz, spelling test, weekly reading test, and writing. And so it's kind of more of a like independent day for students, which I enjoy. Sorrow, he's giving in the Lord. That's the only weapon when I'm in a crisis. I brought you guys with me to work on Sunday with my husband helping me put up these lights, and this is what it looks like. I love it. I connected it to those little smart plugs I told you guys about, so I can turn them off and on without having to climb up to turn it to connect it. And I also added those curtains. I still have not found the middle hook to help support it, and you can kind of tell on that one from the crack up there, it needs the middle support, but I have no idea where that went. Anyways, I am at work. I'm about to grade some assignments. I did a lot of my copies on Wednesday, but I think there's a few more I can get done, at least just printed for now. I want to also talk to you guys really quickly about the GATE thing that I was telling you about. So basically, GATE is supporting your gifted students that are above standard, students that don't always need direct instructions, or they might just need a small, like less guidance. Anyways, I yesterday taught a lesson. My lesson was numerical expressions, but before I taught that lesson, I reviewed the previous lesson with them, which was multiplying two-digit numbers. And so I just kind of want to show you what I did. And so in my notes, like, I kind of just take notes with my class. And so the lesson I taught was 1.7. I retaught this lesson, and then I used these sticky notes to just keep track of which students got it, which students didn't. And so I gave them a pre-question. If my student was able to answer this pre-question, I had them move on to the actual lesson that I was going to be teaching that day, which was lesson 10, and that is numerical expression. So I had them go to page 43, read through this problem, and try seeing if they would understand the lesson without direct instruction. After that, I taught a problem. I taught one of them. I picked one of these problems and taught them explicitly the problem on what to do. And let me show you my notes. So this is the pre-question that they did. I then went over to a problem with them, and then we did one together, and then I had them do another problem by themselves. If they were able to do this problem by themselves, then I redirected them to start page 43 by themselves. I had them do another problem that was a 2-digit by 2-digit instead of a 3-digit by 2-digit. So this is like my students that just really struggle to understand this on their own, and so these are the kids that like need help. And with this last problem, some kids were able to show me they understand it, and so I have a handful of kids that don't. And so today, I get 30 minutes with one of the other 5th grade teachers, and so I'm gonna have her pull these kids that didn't show me they understand this lesson, and she's going to go over multiplication with them again. And so I actually like this strategy because I'm allowing my students an opportunity to learn from someone else, and that might help them, or that she might have another method that she would teach them that might help them grasp multiplying. The reason this list of kids that weren't getting it was because a lot of them weren't paying attention. Like some of them were just distracted, but they know the math. And so today I'm going to be taking the kids that understood this lesson. I'm going to have them on iReady lessons, working independently during our math like intervention time. And the kids that I had to reteach but eventually got it, I'm going to reteach yesterday's lesson on numerical expressions just to make sure they were able to catch up and understand it. And so this is what we did yesterday for numerical expressions. We just took notes, and then I'm going to just review this with them, with this group, and then this group is going with my the other 5th grade teacher. And so I feel like what I did when those kids that got it, they were able to work on the lesson by themselves, and I reviewed their answers and they were able to understand it, and then I gave them their math homework. And so with homework, I have been providing them with either a enrichment lesson or a reteach lesson. If they understand the lesson on their own, they get a reteach lesson, which is a little bit more advanced and more explaining that takes place. And if they need a reteach lesson, this is just more of a step-by-step reteach of the lesson. And so this type of way I've been teaching my math sessions have been going so good, and I feel like students are benefiting from it because I'm not holding anyone back. I'm allowing them to excel and move forward, and then I'm supporting the kids that need help. And so it seems like, oh duh, that's what you're always supposed to do, but generally teachers just teach one lesson all whole class and keep everybody at the same pace. But I'm learning to be more flexible this year and letting my kids grow in areas that they need growing in, and reteach the kids that need the help. So that is my little gate spill for today. If you are a teacher and you are teaching all at the same pace, maybe consider those higher kids and how you can help support them. What are some things that you can do to help push them forward instead of holding them back? And this should not be like additional work. It should just be them learning with the class, but maybe at a faster pace. So let me get to grading. It's already 7:20. I'm gonna grade, and I need to fix my slides for today because I messed something up in my PowerPoint. So I need to fix that, and then I will check in with y'all later. I got all this graded.